What's up with it, Kelda? What's up
What's
with y'all? It's your boy Kafani, Keldamuzik, Bayonaire Podcast, powered by BayAreaCompass. We back at y'all, new platform. We took a little break, you know what I'm saying? We had to take a little COVID break. Uh, Also, I've been recording, working on my album. I just dropped the album called Suicide, uh, which dropped in February. And, it's doing great. And also I dropped a single. Well, Kelda dropped a single. You know, I'm talking about Mind Sex that featured me.
yeah.
Video doing good. How you feel
Yeah.
about the record?
Hey, the record is hot. Like I've been getting nothing but great feedback and the video.
Yeah.
Everybody is feeling it. Straight
Man,
up.
I just hated that we had to do so much editing.
Yeah.
Cause man, it's like crazy right now. Like even with YouTube, it's like we got to do so much editing. Like the game has changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we really got to have our own hosts from our own. Like we got to start hosting from our, as artists. We need to set our own platforms up, and we need to start having our own websites and run from our own websites, our own platforms, so we can do what we want. Do what we want. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like everybody, we're using social media um, to put our put all our stuff out there on, and you know what I'm saying, it seems like they're trying to control what we're doing, and it's almost like, to me, as an American, as an American, I don't feel free.
Mhm.
I got to think about it. I buy my house. Once my house is paid off, I still got to pay property taxes. If I can't afford to pay property taxes when I get old and old and gray and old, and if I don't got help from family members or enough money saved up, the government can come take my house, my car. I pay my car off. I still got to pay registration. If I don't pay the registration, I can't drive the car. They go tow it away, take it away. So, and we get taxed on everything. If you buy something, you buy a car, they tax you. You pay taxes when you buy it. When you sell it, and you get money, you got to pay taxes on selling it. You know what I'm saying? And you selling it for lower than you bought it. So it's like you go buy some bubble gum, you're getting taxed on it. And now, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they say you got the freedom of speech, but if you really say what you really want to say, right now we starting to get censored on social media. If you work for a certain company and you say something against them, they're gonna fire you. Um, so it's like, really, you can't say what you want in public. You gotta say the true meaning behind closed doors. Like, how you keep sometimes see the president, you'd have the presidents, and they think the mic is off and they say what they really want to say, and they cussing and all that.
We've
And,
heard that
you
hell
know
of
what I'm
time.
saying? And then they get caught slipping because they say what they really want to say. You know what I'm saying? We can't say what we really want to say. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So it's just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Now, like even now, like, to me, how you feel about this that we got going on? We got the Russian and Ukraine
Ukraine.
situation. What you feeling about that?
Man, look, I on the news the other day they said that Biden was trying to invest like 1.5 billion or $1 trillion.
Yeah, trillion.
Yeah, trillion to
Yeah, that's
help.
crazy.
Yeah, and then did you know he's trying to bring them all over here, right?
Yeah,
And you already know what kind of lifestyle they live out there. They're not, as I don't know, they don't have a lot of money. And
yeah.
so
We gonna give them a lot. We gonna give them some money.
right, exactly. We're gonna give them some money and they're gonna come over here and have the same rights that we do and spend all that money, have all the benefits and stuff. Like, but then my issue is Black people can't get reparations.
Yeah, black people
And
supposed to be and got reparations. Then we got these people. We got homeless people laying on the street that can't get no food, no nothing. But here we go, and we support all these other countries and give them money when we don't want to even give our own money.
to
You know what I'm
our
saying?
own people.
Our own people, they don't want to give us barely no money. They barely wanted to give us $1,200 on a stimulus package. Then they barely then they cut it to 600.
Yeah.
But they willing to give. But then they willing to give somebody that's not even from this country. They willing to give them the world.
Now,
I
why
mean,
is that though? Why? I mean, I understand America's mission. We're always trying to be I don't know, we're always trying to save people and try to be the bigger person and help. But like you said, we have a lot of things that we have to worry about here. So
yeah,
like how America, look, we're still in a pandemic. A lot of people still don't have jobs. A lot of
man,
people had to let go of their houses, their cars. Some don't have health care benefits. EDB stopped paying people, but yet we have $1 trillion
yeah.
to give to Ukraine.
And guess what?
Hmm.
We could have jobs. When you call Comcast and all these different credit card companies that we use, we hearing people from Philippines and India. They getting all our jobs. Then you got the Apple phones being made, all the phones being made. They doing the work in China. You know what I'm saying? That should be work that Americans is doing it. But of course, these corporations, they want to take their jobs to other countries and give them jobs because they can pay them a little bit of nothing, and they don't pay us anything. So at the
Yes,
end of the day,
they call it.
it's like this. It's almost just like this for us in the United States. They want to take all our jobs away, make us poor, force us to commit crime, and throw us in jail. Because at the end of the day, think about it. I'm talking to anybody of you guys out there that work at 9 to 5 and you work check to check. If you lose your job and don't have a check, when it comes down to feed your kids, you go do whatever it takes to feed your kids, and you might end up for sure having to. If you got to, you go do something illegal to get it to take care of your kids, and guess what? You thrown in jail. Your kids is in the system. People don't realize that when someone goes to jail, when you take somebody, a father, from his household or his mother, if they was breadwinners, you take them from their family. People don't understand that when they go to jail, you are like basically disrupting a whole family.
Yeah.
And we lock a lot of people up for petty stuff like drug use and different stuff. So it gets real deep. It gets real deep with me when it comes to our system, and that's why I say that they saying this is the land of the free. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't want to live in any other country. I can't. I won't. I'll stay that. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to live in another country, but our country is not with all that it states. You really not free. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you know what's so funny? I was talking to my friend earlier, and we're like, it's going to be years from now, probably when you and I are gone, when Black people get treated fairly, where we're able to be Ahmaud Arbery and take a jog in the sticks or in some empty warehouses and not get killed. But today,
Yeah,
it's, look, there's racism everywhere still. And
exactly.
our president isn't doing anything about it. He's worried about Ukraine and not trying to help Black people out. And you know what they're saying? I saw a video earlier.
Mm,
Donald Trump was saying, hey, if Biden gets in office, gas prices are going to go up. And it was funny. People were showing pictures of gas prices going up.
yeah, the gas prices is going up. Uh,
Yeah.
and most people didn't know. I never knew this, that Russian is the number one supplier of gas in the world.
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
Oh, wow.
Um,
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I
Because
was
remember
thinking
when
it's like
Bush
I
was
thought it was like
being
I thought it
Mhm.
was like Saudi Arabia or something. You know
Right,
what I
that's what I was
mean?
gonna say, like in the Middle East, because wasn't Bush and them like the
Mm,
whole point of the whole 9/11 thing was because we were trying to get oil and gas over there?
You wanted to take over. You feel me? I mean, we
Hmm.
succeeded at they succeeded at doing that. You know what I'm saying? But now, I mean, at the end of the day, United States is scared of Russia and scared of China, so they ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like when Iraq went and invaded Kuwait, you see they went over there and ran them up out of there, right? But they scared of Russia. They ain't finna do nothing.
Hmm.
NATO ain't finna do nothing. They was to do something to start World War III. You feel me? Because even China was talking about because China want to invade Taiwan. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh, wow.
um, you know, it ain't they ain't finna do nothing.
What's causing all this?
Putin,
What's starting all this?
Putin go and do what he want to do. I mean, really, if you think about it, back in the day, in the '80s, when they had Gorbachev and Reagan and Reagan and Bush, I think it was Reagan. Um, then Bush came in when they got them to tear down the Berlin Wall, and they ended up breaking up the USSR. That's when they broke up the Soviet Union, and so Russia lost, was controlling all those countries. All those countries was in the Soviet Union, and they were all controlled by Russia. So now we have broke the Soviet Union up. That's what ended the Cold War. So when I believe that was Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev with the Soviet Union. So when they broke up, you know what I'm saying? That was our win. You know what I'm saying? A
Hmm.
lot of people don't really, a lot like I said, a lot of people don't know like the reason why we got all our air defenses in LA and in Alaska is because shit. I mean, because Alaska right is right there, Russia right there.
Hmm.
So that's why we got there.
What did Sarah Palin say? I can see it's from my backyard. Remember that?
Yeah,
Everyone was,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
"Hmm."
So what else? What else we got going on?
Oh man, we
Man?
got a lot of stuff going on. There's so much happening all over. Man. So okay. I just want to give a shout out to my boy Nick Cannon because he's been trying to do whatever it takes to keep his brand out there, a while now and everything. But his new show, the Nick Cannon show that comes on in the mornings every day at 11, it's only been on for 6 months and they're already trying to cancel it. Well, no, they did cancel it.
Yeah, it was funny because I was just talking about that with my mom. She was like, "The Nick Cannon show starting to show reruns already."
Yeah.
He was mentioning that to me, and now that you said that, they actually did cancel the show. They said it was getting bad ratings.
Hmm.
But I
Hmm.
mean, shout out Nick Cannon, he doing his thing, and you
Yeah.
know, shout out my boy Chuck. You know what I'm saying? Chuck from Philmo. He right there with Nick Cannon, and I think he on Wilding Out right now too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
So shout out my boy Chuck,
Well,
and
look, as long as
just to
they
let
keep
y'all
wilding
know,
out on.
yeah. Well, they gonna keep Wilding Out on because VH1 don't got no content, so they gonna run that over and over. Like
Yeah.
you look at BT and VH1, they have no content. They just run the same shows over and over and over. But I'm
Mm.
glad that Nick Cannon was able to be successful enough and work his things out to get Wild 'N Out back on TV because we do need that.
Yes.
Wild 'N Out is
Yes.
definitely a, a definitely a good show, and I like the whole feel of it, and it's helping our people out and helping our people out. And Nick Cannon is giving our up and coming new comedians a platform to come up from. So I definitely shout out Nick Cannon. So, got a show canceled, but it's not a bad thing. That boy doing a million and one things. He got the Mad Singer. He got so much
Yes.
going on. He got so many shows.
And
I
he
don't know
just put
how
out
she had
another album too, I believe. Yeah, he just put out another album.
so he could show you what his 24 hours to be like. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
But But I want to let y'all know what Bayonaire means. Bayonaire means rich in Bay Area culture. Um, and so that was something that I started. I started the clothing line. And we pretty much the merchandise I started off with, we sold out. And we finna set up and get a launch of new merchandise on BayAreaCompass. And also we gonna be doing a collaboration with your company, Tinks. Want you to explain more about Tinks?
Yes. So Tinks is my new line of berets that I just recently launched. And the reason why I am putting berets out there to the masses is because no one has ever branded a beret before. And now to see, I've had several photo shoots with models and a couple fashion shows. Girls really love these berets. And to be honest, like this is my signature style now. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't have found anything better but to brand this. And just the joy I see in girls' faces when they wear the berets. They're happy, they're proud. You know what I mean?
I feel like the
Um,
I feel like it got me going back to the Panthers.
that too. And yeah, and because of that, I've partnered with a really good fashion show producer by the name of Sean Granberry. He is awesome. Like before I could even get my berets really out there, when he saw them online, he was like, can we partner and do fashion shows together with your berets and the all power to the people uh, clothing? And I was like, of course. And when I told him I had 10 different colors, he was like, bravo, like, wow, that's awesome. And
Yeah, I see you doing a whole lot of. I see you doing a whole lot of things.
yes, yes, yes. Um,
You wear many hats.
yes, I do. I do. Look, I'm trying to be like you. you know? But you know, that's what we have to do as hip hop artists today because the game is so overpopulated. And it's just like you have to figure out other avenues to continue to expand your brand and to, increase your fan base. So,
Exactly.
I mean, come on, you see a lot of rappers now in movies, in commercials,
Yeah.
TV shows, partnering with different brands. It's just you got to do what you got to do to keep
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
brand
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like music is a stepping stone to get you. Once you get people get famous and popular from their music, then it's just a stepping stone to do other things. And also I wanted to make a point of our podcast. Our podcast is not strictly about like music and bringing on. We're gonna be having guests coming on, but it's not gonna be strictly based on bringing on artists. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like just bringing on music artists. We may have people coming on talking about cryptocurrency. We may have people coming on, you know, comedians. We're gonna be touching politicians. We're gonna be touching a lot of different subjects. And we'll bring in different guests from time to time to do it, and we're just chopping up about all realms of everything. Shit, if we talk about sports to talk about sports to the to the government to to music, you know what I'm saying? And also for anyone um who's trying to uh you know get an interview uh on our show, make sure you hit Lex at BayAreaCompass. And I have a real pet peeve of really I'm out trying to work with up and coming Bay Area artists, especially Oakland artists, um, but also Bay Area artists. I'm not gonna just single out Oakland, but I'm from Oakland, so uh, you know, Oakland's my passion, my city. So I want to definitely put on for my city. But you know, um, we we are going to be spotlighting artists to be able to come on the show, you know, to come network and, you know, get an opportunity to get interviewed and on the platform. I'm not just gonna bring all my you know, the usual suspects, I'm gonna bring my Bay comrades on that everybody know, of course, and we'll have a mix of them come through. But we go have everybody come through. So you know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
And you're gonna give some advice on the industry to
Yeah, I'm gonna
new artists.
you know, I'm gonna give y'all some game. So, you know what I'm saying? So especially to my independent artists out there, man, especially my up and coming artists, man, make sure you get in contact with BayAreaCompass to find out how to get you a quick interview and get put out there to the masses and learn some game, because we definitely gonna be doing that. Uh,
That's right.
but
That's right.
yeah, so I just wanted to let everybody tap in on that, because
Yeah,
you know, we finna do it all, man.
that's right. That's right.
Uh,
And shoot, on another note, you know what I
uh,
mean? Uh we're gonna get into some more topics.
more topics.
More topics. So Donald Trump denies he's a racist. And I hate to go back into politics again, but come on now.
Yeah, man, Donald Trump, you showed your true colors. At first, when he first started, I didn't think he was a racist. But then when he started doing some of the bull crap, um, and then I think he seen that the racist way was gonna be the way it is way in. He just he went all in with it.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
almost like, to me, it was almost like how when Obama ran for president, you had the whole hood go vote. So when Donald Trump went out and he
All I
went
had to do
full
is put on that
racist,
red trucker hat.
yeah, when he did that, he brought middle America, all those people, Appalachians and all that, people who don't probably come out to normally vote, all those racists that, you know, militia people who probably don't vote. He brought them same people out like how Obama did, and that's how you know he was able to get elected, because like you really know, if you was to go to I would say prison. If you were to go to a state prison, even jail, regular jail, you'll find out like that America is very, very still racist. Everything in jail is based on race, and
Wow.
so it's a lot of racism.
Is it
A
like
lot of stuff.
because
There's a
like
lot of stuff.
I was gonna ask you, like in jail or prison, do they separate races so that you guys don't clash? And
Yeah, and like, let's say in county jail, far as California, in county jail and in state prison, everything is separated by race. Now, the federal system, you could be in a bunk with anybody. Like they don't do the race thing as far as room you up. But when it comes to county jails in California, or in the Bay Area, at least the county jails in the Bay Area, you group by race. In the California prison system, you group by you know, you pretty much group by race. You're not gonna really be in a cell. You're not gonna be in a cell with a different race. Now, feds is it's a little bit different. Far as I know, in the lower tiers, I haven't been to like the the USP system, but I believe the USP system is the same. I'm quite sure it's the same, but I don't know how camps are certain, you know, like some minimum stuff like how it is. But I know, I just know, like in the federal system, that for the most part, you could be mixed and matched with anybody.
Wow. Like,
But but when it comes to like your areas on the yard and or your areas where you watch TV, all the races, even in the federal system, everybody got their own little area where they got, what I'm saying, that's there. So,
mhm.
it's everything's based on race.
Damn. So like I said, it'll be way beyond like when we pass away. That's when things will probably come together because
Yeah, yeah.
you're still
You know,
separated. Yeah.
a lot of these kids, I mean, it's intermixing. You got to remember, like, people don't realize, like, even as black people, you, we're a small percentage of this country. It's just like when you see us when we're in urban areas, then you see a lot of us. But when you go in the middle America, or like if you just take a trip, like when I used to have to drive to New Orleans, and once I take that trip and I get to driving through once I hit that 10, I'm driving through Arizona, New Mexico, and
Ooh.
Texas and all that.
Whole different group of
I don't see
people.
no I don't see no face like me. I might see a
Yeah.
Latino, is all white, and 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 then I see some Latino until I hit that till I hit that Louisiana border. I mean on the 10, I mean like when you hit like Houston, like some big cities like Houston or San Antonio, mainly Houston, along that 10 stretch, you'll start seeing some more people in Houston or whatever. But for the most part, when you're going through when you're going through New Mexico, you're not seeing nothing. When you're going through Arizona, you ain't seeing nothing. Most of Texas, you ain't seeing nothing. Till you get, maybe to San Antonio and because El Paso, you're not seeing nothing.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
to um, it's to when you get to like Texas somewhere
Hmm.
to Houston, and then once you hit Houston, you right about to touch to Louisiana. You know what I mean?
Wow. That's crazy, man,
So
because I'll tell you right now, I have family in Georgia. They live in Atlanta. But I remember my cousin told me, she was like, do not drive anywhere outside of Atlanta. She was like, you will run into some trouble. Like on some old school, you can't have no apple pie at this restaurant. And
yeah,
that the cops out there, when they see a black person that looks successful and whatever,
yeah.
they profile you and they arrest you or do whatever they want. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's
So,
crazy though. When you go to the South, like you go to the big cities, like maybe Atlanta, like Atlanta, you really see like black people like especially like with me as being a black man, you see a lot of black women as doctors, lawyers, and all that. Like in the Bay Area, I don't see a lot of black doctors and lawyers. Like it's crazy.
oh,
But
right.
it's like when you in Atlanta, everybody I meet, doctor, lawyer, professionals. You know what I'm
Black,
saying? Yeah,
black.
it's black,
Yes,
like you seeing it. But
yes.
what's up with this? What's up, man? The dude, what's his name? Jussie
Uh,
Smollett,
yeah, Jussie Smollett.
dude,
Yes.
dude
So,
from Empire.
yeah, they said something that he's gonna have
He
to
got
pay a
sentenced.
fine of $140K. He's
Uh,
gonna be on probation for a hot minute. And they said something like
he,
he's
he got to
gonna
go lay
be,
it down for like a 6 months or 150
yeah,
days,
something
something
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah. But is that
Yeah,
what he's sentenced to, or is that like what?
yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
know how.
sentence.
Okay,
He
okay.
got sent. He got sentenced for the hoax or whatever.
But that doesn't mean he's gonna serve the whole time though, right?
Nah, I mean, was it a federal case or a state case? I don't
Uh,
even know what it was. I mean, I don't even think I don't know if you can get 150 days. Not in the, I mean, the Fed, you might could. I don't know. I think it's might be state. I mean, normally when you in a county, um, generally you either it's either you doing halftime or you doing or it's 2/3. You gotta do like 66%, or you do half. So
Mm-hmm.
5, 6 months, he ain't gonna do nothing but like 90 days or something.
Shit, that's still some time. But you know what I said? I was like, I bet you they're gonna give him the special treatment like they did to what's her name? Becky from Full House, who recently had to serve some time because she was doing some scandal shit, getting her
Man, that boy doing
kids
that. That boy finna PC up,
in.
and then he gay too. So if he like in a county, if he in a county jail separate people who are gay. They don't let them walk the main line. They
Ooh,
separate them.
wow.
Now in prison they don't though. In prison you have people that's gay or whatever. They on the main line shit. Sometimes that shit be gay people that run the prison. They be running the yard. See a
Damn.
lot of
And
stuff. You saw a lot of crazy stuff with on
do
the
any
yards.
incidents happen? Any situations where?
Who me?
Well, no,
No
no.
situation.
I'm talking about people in the like say straight males in prison with, gay males.
Oh, I saw. I didn't see it when I was in prison.
Mm.
But that to me, they ain't straight.
Mm-hmm.
If they mess with somebody that's gay, they gay.
Yeah.
No way. They don't. Just because you giving it, don't mean you still gay. So
Right.
that's how I feel about it. I ain't.
Yeah. I feel you. I
Um,
feel you.
so what's up with man Kanye? Kanye. To me, it's like how you get her is how you lose her. You know what I'm saying? You see how she's married to the basketball player, and he didn't want to get a divorce, and she got with Kanye. I think she before the divorce was over with. I think she was pregnant already. I don't know, but she
Yeah.
he moved. He went and bought a house across the street. She took him to court to ask the judge could she be single, and the judge
Right. And
granted
that
it.
came out. Yeah, she's officially single now.
Yeah, even though the divorce hasn't even been final, but
Wow.
it's crazy. But I mean, he should have known messing with Kim, man. She messed with a lot of
I mean,
she
that's
got
what she
messed with a lot
does.
of dudes. Like, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, it's like this. I'm at home. It'd be like this. I'm laying at home. Me and her, I'm laying up. Me and her, if that was my girl or something, I'm laying at we laying up at home, and we throw it up on the E channel, and they show the old school reruns from 10 years back, showing her kissing on this other dude.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be kind of like wondering, like, I know he ain't. I know you don't be. I know you don't be watch throwing E on, seeing
No,
seeing
he don't be
seeing her,
watching that. He's
seeing,
already jealous of
seeing
Pete
her,
Davis. Like, why?
seeing her,
You know what I mean?
seeing her messing with somebody from 10 years ago, and then seeing it, and then they skip to another episode from for a couple years after that, and she got this other dude. Like you get to this see, it's like you getting to see you getting to see it's getting like you seeing your wife messing with all these dudes. I wonder like what you get in your head. Now
But then
and
it's
then
the
she
whole
did you
family is like that.
the whole family, huh?
Look at
The whole family. Like
yeah,
what's her face? Like I hear,
Chloe.
yeah, Chloe, she having problems with Tristan Thompson. Now, she got with Tristan Thompson because he had just got that big contract. He got that LeBron helped him get the little contract when when they had that 4 year run going back to the finals and Tristan Thompson was all on TV all the time. Now you're nobody scrub, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You already know that relationship ain't gonna last because I mean she was with Lamar and then she broke up with Lamar as soon as Lamar became a scrub and was out the league, she got rid of him. So and then her and Tristan ain't gonna be too much longer because Tristan, you don't see Tristan on TV. I think he in Sacramento now. I
What,
think that's where
Sacramento
he at now.
Kings?
I think he on Sacramento Kings now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but
Hmm.
I heard he had I think didn't he have a baby on her or something? I mean, they got a lot of cheating drama going on.
I heard they
But I
got
heard she
back
don't like to talk
together.
about it. Yeah, they got back together. I heard she don't like to talk about all his little cheating rumors and all that. But I mean,
Yeah.
think about it, man. The basketball players, they go to 29 cities a year. So, I'm just, me as a rapper,
You know what
you
it
know what
is
I'm
to meet a
saying?
whole bunch of
I
different
know what
women.
it is. You know what I'm saying? You programming the girl name and you naming the city. So you remember, you know what city she in. So when you in that city, you calling that number, or you might be
Just
calling that
like
a couple days ahead.
remember Ludacris came out with the song I Got Hoes in Different Area Codes.
You wasn't lying. That's how I go. And you go put that area and when you put her name, when you put that name down, you go put that area code or city with her name. Well, you ain't gonna probably put the area code. You gonna put the city because I ain't gonna remember no area code. I remember the city. You have me having to go. It'd be like I've been having to go on Google. I got I got Laura with a 562 area code.
Right, you're like,
So I gotta
where's
go
that?
Google what's 562. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah,
You know what's
it's
so
crazy.
funny? Like, I remember a long, long time ago, my friend, she was like, we should have a group of guys in different cities, different states, and different area codes. And I'm like, doesn't that make you a whore? Or but women are starting to push that now, like, hey, like we could have male friends wherever we go. It's not just males who could have female friends wherever they go. Women could have the same right. Like, hey, I'm touching base with so-and-so out here in Atlanta, Detroit next week. Doesn't necessarily mean that she's sleeping with them or whatever. And same thing with the guys. Doesn't mean you're sleeping with the chicks either. Just, hey, I got folks in different area codes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got friends in different area codes, so that's how it goes. You got a lot of ladies who like to travel around and chill and hang out. So just like dudes, I mean, they wanna have a friend they can go out to have dinner with or something like that.
Exactly. Have a
So,
nightcap. You know what I mean? Doesn't have to be anything else after that. Just this company.
yeah, just company. I see that. It's all good, man. You gotta be equality. I feel equality. Everything gotta be equal. So
Yeah.
sometimes she should pay for dinner.
Yeah. Yep.
With me,
I totally.
I'm the type of person I always been a person I like to I just pay for everything. I don't be tripping. It's just when I just go out, I just always just been a person. I mean, sometimes even when I'm out with my partners, I just pay for it. I don't know. I always been like that. I've been a successful person, so you know what I mean. And I don't know. It sometimes seems like the person who has the most money always ends up paying the tab.
And everybody knows that person has the most money. So they look at after they order 5 drinks and hella food, they look at you like,
yeah, man, I got it, man. Y'all don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of like that too, in a way. But like when it comes to guys, like I'm not the kind of person that's like, okay, you're gonna pay for my 5 drinks and my meal, right? Like I'll just be like, I'll pay for myself, pay for yours, and that's that. Like I believe in fairness, and not that the man should be the one paying and buying everything. Like to me, I'm just like, women are human too. We earn money and have high positions in the corporate world too. Like
exactly,
we could pay for things. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Nah, I feel you on that though.
Like I would feel bad if like I ordered some really expensive food or whatever, and then the guy has to pay the tab, and you can see in his face, he's like, how much is it? I'm like, that's when I chime in, how much is mine?
Yeah, exactly. It just be like that sometimes. Would be
Yeah,
them
yeah.
those awkward moments.
But and it's funny, those awkward moments happen a lot, even if you're at a bar with your friends or whatever, or out to eat with your friends, and the bar, the waiter comes and hands you the bill, and it's funny they give it to a specific person, and you're like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
supposed to pay
yeah,
for 5 people. Wait a minute.
yeah. They always just they hand it to a specific person.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
pass it to her. But it's crazy with me because a lot of times it'd be funny because I don't carry like when I have cash and my wallet and all that, like I give it, I always give it to my chick. So
Hmm.
when a bill come and they come shoot the bill to me, I be like, shoot it to her because she gonna have she go probably, because she go probably, I just like to give her, I give her my wallet just to,
Make her
when
look
take
like
the
the boss.
when I,
Like, yeah, how much?
yeah. I just have I just have a habit of giving my chick the money, like, here, take the money. And then just, when we out, they just be paying for everything. People
That's
sometimes be
smart.
looking crazy, like, hmm, but you turn, you should look at somebody like, she's paying for it. And they don't even know I'm paying for it. I just
Right,
gave her
right,
money to just do everything.
right. You just sit there and
Like,
you she got it like that.
that's just, I mean, that's just I don't know. It's just something I always do. I just give my chick the money. Like, I just give her when we going out, like, the cash or whatever. I'll be like, here, take this. Like, just the amount of, so if I know this amount of money I'm spending, I want to have a little bit, I'm going to make sure I have a extra or whatever for emergencies or whatever. But I don't know. I always just been used to just give my chick the money for the day and give it to her. And then when we out shopping or we out doing something, get something to eat, she just paying for it. You know what I mean? Like, give it to her. But it's just funny though, like, there's a tradition. They just give it to the dude, like, give it a check. Like, nah, I forgive it to her. They be like, looking at it like, is she a
Yeah.
pimp?
I
Like,
it,
is she
it,
a pimp?
it's funny because in my family, because of where my family is from, they are used to the old school kind of ways where the man pays for everything.
Yeah,
The woman, all she has to do is, give him some later that night, and
yeah,
that pays for everything. And I'm just like, and I don't disagree with that. Hey,
yeah.
if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I feel bad for the man. Like, damn, like you could get ass anywhere. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I'm demanding that you pay for all of this, and then later, you'll
like,
get
hey, look, it's like this with me. If it was all about that, if it was all about that, hey, I would. If it was ain't about that, I get older or whatever. I was about that, man. I just go call me a prostitute and pay that
right.
same
If
little
that's
bit of
what you
money to get what I
exactly,
want. If it was about trying to get some coochie, you feel me? And
exactly,
it definitely ain't about that. It's about going out having a nice time chilling. Because
exactly.
if you trying to do something like that, all you gotta do is make a few phone calls and and just like, forget it, man. I'm just gonna go pay for it. Shit. It's gonna actually probably be cheaper doing it that way.
Right. Because look,
But
at the bar or restaurant, you're gonna pay like damn near $100 or $200 for a meal, but
yeah,
prostitute, hey, give me a quick blow job for $50.
exactly.
Yeah.
We getting close to the this episode is
Yes.
getting ready to almost be over with, y'all. And this is our first episode with uh being powered by BayAreaCompass. So shout out BayAreaCompass, shout out my boy Lex. And yeah,
Yes. Shout out to
any,
Lex.
any last little words you want to shout out?
Yeah. I just want to give a shout out to everyone who tunes into the show. Thank you so much for tuning in and to listening to what we have to say, and don't hold nothing against us. We're just expressing our feelings, just like any other podcast show, talk show, whatever.
We just talking our All right, to the next time. Catch y'all. We'll holler.
Peace.